Welcome to the Weather Guru podcast for Tuesday, July the 4th, 2023. Happy July the 4th. This is for the lower 48 United States as well as your tropical update. Right now, we're looking at the Atlantic, the whole picture of the hurricane tropical basin, and we can see no activity here in the Atlantic basin. A few troughs coming past east of Bermuda, a few showers rumbling in the Caribbean and the in Upper Windward Islands, from Puerto Rico to Dominican Republic, and down through the Trinidad area as well. Caribbean Sea looks quiet. There's sinking air, high pressure dominates most of this. Same thing in the Gulf of Mexico as well. Just a few showers in the Bay of Campeche. And nothing else going on there. In the Eastern Pacific as well, you can see El Nino's in full effect. Showers and thunderstorms moving across west of Mexico, but nothing is there since Tropical Storm Depression Adrian has dissipated as well as Beatrice up here has dissipated as well to the western on the Mexico coastline. So you can see things are cleared out here. Nothing to worry about in the tropics at this time. Now on the national radar picture, courtesy of National Weather Service here, we can see we have some storms coming through, showers coming through Minneapolis, St. Paul here as we put it in motion. Sioux Falls, you're getting some heavy rain. So probably some lightning embedded in that. Maybe a few rumbles of thunder, maybe some small hail up to pea size or nickel size could be possible in this area later on today as these storms exit the front range from Denver and head through the high plains here. So anywhere from Pierre, Sioux Falls, Des Moines, Iowa, be on the lookout. And heading in tomorrow, of course, in the Midwest, it spreads to Chicago, Springfield, St. Louis, Indianapolis. They'll be on the gun for tomorrow for that threat. In the Northeast, we have some showers here. Beneficial rainfall, upstate New York, from Albany District, Capital District, down through New Hampshire, and into Massachusetts, the Berkshires of Massachusetts, Springfield, Worcester, Boston, down through Providence, Rhode Island. Some heavier, steadier rain. And coming off Long Island Sound there, some rains and showers there. Just continue to exit off there to the east, northeast there, those showers. And then elsewhere, we have some few showers in the south here. Just eeps up 85, the corridor. So if you're coming up Atlanta, some of the northeast suburbs there, Lawrenceville, Gainesville, Beaufort, those suburbs up there. And then northern suburbs up 75. If you're coming up there, just past tip of the perimeter there, Johns Creek, Roswell, some showers there. Otherwise, pretty clear. Same thing with the 65 corridor. If you're coming just south of Huntsville, maybe if you're coming up Coleman, coming up through Huntsville or Madison, Florence, there's some showers there that are going to be impacting your zone as well. And out here through much beneficial rain needed out here in Texas as the heat wave continues. But these showers are north of the Red River Valley. So if you're north of Denison, McKinney, up through McAlester, Oklahoma, and Oklahoma City, south of Oklahoma City, those showers will continue to press eastward there for you, bringing some relief to those in the heat dome. Hot and dry in the west. And those showers will continue there as far as Salt Lake City up through Cheyenne and Denver and I-25 corridor. They've had a wet few days, but otherwise things look pretty good there as well. So the hazards today is pretty limited today. We just have a heat advisory hazards extending into orange here from anywhere from the Savannah to Tybee Island, the Sea Islands, Jacksonville, down through Daytona Beach, Cape Canaveral, all the way down through Miami and up through the west coast here of Naples, Fort Myers, Marco Island, Tampa, St. Pete, and on through the interior of Gainesville, Lake City, and those areas east on I-10 and I-75 corridor there in Florida. We also have a heat advisory for the Outer Banks of North Carolina and eastern North Carolina, extending east of I-95. So anybody in Wilmington, Jacksonville, New Bern, those areas, Kinston, Wilson, Dunn, Wade, those areas east of I-95, they will experience heat advisories for that area. We also have some a red flag warning, of course, in effect for western Colorado, the canyons, some of the canyons, Gunwood Canyon, all those canyons down there, and also the eastern Utah, St. George, the Four Corners area, and down through excessive heat warning into the hot low deserts of Arizona, Yuma, Arizona, Lake Havasu City, Arizona, and those areas in California that always get typically hot this time of year. Palm Springs, Palm Desert, Indio, those areas down there by the Salton Sea, very hot. So we have that. There's a slight flood watch though, and this extends into the High Sierra. The snow melt is melting. As you know, the Sierra had record snowfall this past winter. It's melting. There is flood watch. If you're heading up into the high country, Yosemite National Park, and some of those areas, be careful. There is a flood watch up there in that area. And so this is all the warnings. We do have a little bit of winter weather advisory here. You believe it in June. This is for the high country of Montana, the sky country, and the Bitterroots chain, highest elevations. There is a winter weather advisory for some brief snow showers up in the highest elevations of Yellowstone there in the Bitterroot chains in the Montana, as you can see that purple on the map. So that's very rare, very interesting in this late in July, beginning of July, but this is what we have in the highest of elevations of that. So this has been your Weather Guru update for July the 4th. Happy July the 4th to all the families. Celebrate safely and burn those fireworks safely. Talk to you very soon. Please be sure to subscribe. Thank you for listening.